It is mud season. Still technically winter, but golly, is it muddy. But yeah, it's starting to feel like a something. I don't know what, but you know, it's starting to take shape. The design's finally starting to come together.
Spring in New England has seemed to come a little bit early this year. I know last March, later in the month, we got a massive snowstorm, but middle of March this year, there's very little snow on the ground. And I honestly have zero complaints about it.
So I haven't been too good at filming today, but it's been a big clearing day. Have a mini here, and yeah, we're just really kind of clearing the site. It's been good. Tiring, but good. I mean, I'm like really starting to see it come together, which is real cool.
It's been a long winter of waiting and prep work. Permits, applications, designs, ideas, all very important things that had to be done, but nothing really physical or on the land itself. And after months of sitting still, thinking and dreaming about the project, I was itching to get my hands dirty, to actually do something and be on site. So once most of the snow had melted in this early spring weather, I headed down to the land to do some clearing. Finally. Boots on the ground, hands working, starting to bring the project to life. And as the day went on, as we cleared more and more, something started to shift. This project wasn't just an idea in my head anymore. It was becoming very real.
The design's finally starting to come together. Luke mostly has been, really putting in a lot into it. And yeah, I mean, the driveway has opened up quite a bit. And yeah.
For the first time, I could see it much clearer. Not just a patch of forest, but a place, a home. I could picture the driveway winding through the trees, the path leading up to the cabin, the exact spot where the cabin would sit, nestled into the land like it was always meant to be there.
Alright, see here, we got a nice little driveway, cleared out a little bit, yep. Walking up, we're gonna come up around this tree, and then I'm not gonna walk over it, but this is gonna be the driveway right here. Yep, nice little wood pile for me. And then the driveway is gonna come down right in here. And then little pathway up to the cabin. This is a full day of work, but this is the most real it's felt, and I think it's gonna keep feeling more and more real as it becomes more and more real. But just like seeing it from the drone and like kind of seeing the driveway form and really having an open site to where the cabin's gonna go is just, yeah, I'm blown away. It's only March, but I'm so excited to see this come together. Yeah. Oh, that's
good. And a few days later, I headed back by myself to start working on burning the massive brush pile that was waiting for me.
Good poker. Poker? I barely know it.
Burning the brush was almost therapeutic. Just me and the land. A whole day to think, to let ideas flow. I stood there, watching the flames do their work, adding on to the pile, picturing the seasons rolling through this place. Autumn leaves covering the ground, the first snowfall blanketing the trees, and the way that spring would bring everything back to life. I imagined how the cabin wouldn't just sit on the land, but feel as though it's a part of it. I pictured how it would feel stepping outside every morning, listening to the birds, the way the light would hit it at golden hour, how it would settle into this place over time.
Burn pile, brush pile. Got quite a ways to go on the old pile over here. To put into perspective how big this pile is.
This was the first real physical work that I've done here, and it felt, honestly, monumental. It's no longer just a loose semblance of an idea. It's happening. And that's both incredibly exciting and a little nerve-wracking, because this is the biggest project of my life so far. And obviously there is still so much to do, tons to figure out. But standing here now, seeing the land take shape, I know one thing for sure. This is only the beginning.
I know I've made a dent in it. It doesn't really look like it. It's definitely been a decent bit. I mean, I've been burning for like 4 or 5 straight hours. So. Pretty sure my clothes are steaming from the moisture. I always come home with little trinkets. Today we got this little thing. My lens because my shirt's so dirty. There we go. So I think that's about it for adding wood. I'm sure it's going to take a handful of hours to die out and get snuffed out a little bit, so don't want to be here till midnight. But I mean, again, doesn't look like much, but been out here for hours and hours all day, and yeah, I mean, a lot of progress on that burn pile, but lots more to be done. Just need another rainy day, which I'm sure there'll be plenty now that it's springtime, probably close to officially here in Vermont. Hoping we don't get another snowstorm, but it doesn't really look like we're going to. Yeah, appreciate you guys watching and following along. And I hope you continue to follow along because it's going to be a pretty epic spring, summer, fall, and building this thing with Luke and Jess and yeah, everyone else who I'm sure will be helping out, hopefully. Yeah, talk soon.